I was just leaving this park, went and flipped a few cover objects looking for snakes, and didn't find anything. And now, right by the parking lot, there's a little ringneck. It's the second ringneck of the day. First one was in Santa Cruz, and this one's in Santa Clara County. Fun to see them in different places. Just had an awesome triple flip. We got a coast garter snake, a yellow-bellied racer, and a nice gopher snake as well. Awesome. I'm just out here today between a couple of my classes. I just decided to go for an hour or so because I had a little time to kill. Sure glad I did. Excellent triple flip. I think the gopher's still under there. Just wanted to get some shots of these guys first. Gosh, I love seeing multiple species under the same piece of cover. So cool. These guys are posing super nicely too. Awesome little snakes. I mean, these are actually adults, so decent sized snakes. I'm gonna go get a better look at that gopher snake. There's a big adult gopher snake that was under that board. It's probably the better part of 4 feet. It is so hard to get decent pictures of these larger snakes like this. Sorry if the wind makes it hard to hear. Nice gopher snake though. One of the bigger snakes I've seen so far this year, which is nice. We're finally getting adult snakes. Alligator lizard over there. Oh, another gopher snake. Oh, and an alligator lizard. Southern. Nice, look at that guy. Another adult, not quite as big though. He's probably about 3 feet. There's a little juvenile yellow-bellied racer basking on that rock right there. I'm surprised he's out. Nice, 5th snake on this quick outing. Again, I apologize for the wind if it's making a lot of noise. Out here with Bob Ferguson today from Fast in Nature, and we flipped a couple little ringnecks so far. Hoping to tack on a couple lifers for him today. These guys are so gorgeous. Yeah, Bob just flipped our 3rd ringneck. Cool, he has a broken ring. Nice. Here we've got Bob with his lifer black salamander.
My uncooperative.
Yeah, they don't like to be photographed. Alright, Bob just flipped a nice big adult Santa Cruz black salamander. You can see this one has the characteristic jet black coloration for this species. And it's pretty good size. Got our first Pacific rattlesnake of the day. Flipped under a little plank. Little neonate. We've got our second little neonate rattler of the day. You can see it's a pretty fresh baby with the single button on the tail. Looks like he's gonna move himself out of the way, so I don't have to. Cool. Hope he gets some meals, because he's definitely from this past fall. Alright, we just had a nice little double flip western yellow-bellied racer here, and nice sub-adult gopher snake. It's a pretty one. Nice green tones on this guy.
Surprised he's this hot still.
Holy smokes, that is a big ringneck. I mean, look at that. He's longer than my forearm. Wow, that's impressive. What a little monster. Beautiful snake. Ooh, just found this Nice little ringneck snake under this little rock here, or a piece of concrete, in a super urbanized area. Very cool though. Gorgeous little snake. This area is so small, this patch of habitat. It's amazing that snakes are able to hang on here. Okay, just flipped this juvenile California king snake. You can see it's got a bulge in its belly. Ate something. Maybe the gopher snake that used to hang out under this little board here. Gorgeous snake though. God, I love these things. You can see musked all over me. But I haven't gotten to see very many of these guys this year so far yet, so this is a very welcome sight. Gorgeous snake. He's coiled up and defensive. I'm gonna try to get a couple of nice pictures and let this guy be on his way. Alright, here we have a nice young adult California king snake under a little rock. So cool. God, I love these guys. You can see he's doing some cloacal bleeding in addition to the musk that he put on me. That's just another defensive mechanism. He's not hurt or anything. Wow, what a gorgeous snake though. Just flipped this nice little baby rubber boa. Super cool. Nice to see one without all the blemishes that they accumulate throughout their lives. What a cute little snake. Yeah, this one has pretty much no scarring. Gosh, their scales are so small, and it makes it so that they are just so soft to the touch. It's so smooth. Cool snake. Just walked up on a big gopher snake. I don't know if you can see him. Pretty cool though. Take a better look. Yeah, the snake is over 4 feet, I'd say. It's a pretty good sized gopher snake. Can go on to whatever he was doing. Nice snake though. Impressive animal. Cool. Here's another nice adult gopher snake on the crawl. It's only just above 60 degrees out, but snakes are active. Pretty cool. He's in a mess of poison oak right now. There's his head though. I don't know if you can see that. Nice. Let him go. Hi, bud. Cool. Here's a nice juvenile northern alligator lizard on a cool, almost rainy morning. Love seeing these guys though. This one has some pretty reduced patterning, not much on the back, and a full tail it looks like. Very nice. Haven't been seeing quite as many of these lately, so nice to see a little Ensatina on this humid morning. It's sprinkling right now, so some salamanders are out. Another day, another feisty gopher snake.
Well, you didn't do it again.
Such cool, heavy-bodied snakes. Okay, here's one you don't see every day. Oh my gosh. A beautiful adult California mountain king snake. Whew, my heart is pumping. That is a gorgeous snake. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the biggest one I've seen too. This one has to be like 3 feet long. Oh my god, it's incredible. Look at the bands on this guy. They're perfect. There's a couple crossovers where the black meets on the tail. Holy smokes, that is a beautiful snake. Oh my gosh, good grief. Oh my god, this is exactly what I was hoping to find here. Good grief, this snake is just incredible. Wow, look at that. It's so calm too. I mean, it's been kind of a pain to photograph, but so this is the first one that hasn't tried to bite me a whole bunch of times, which is kind of nice. Wow, perfect, not in shed or anything. So healthy looking. Oh my goodness. I'm so stoked. This is my second mountain king snake this year. Goodbye, gorgeous snake. Oh my goodness. So I'm out here at one of my little secret spots today. Got a nice juvenile gopher snake under this piece of tin. Pretty. And pretty quick. Nice healthy looking snake though. Cool. Good way to start off the outing. Here's a young adult gopher snake. This is a recapture, I'm pretty sure, but still nice to see him. Alright, just flip this nice little Cal King under a rock, California king snake that is. Nice chocolatey brown one. Looks like he's got a food bolus too. Pretty snake. Most of the ones that I see are actually quite a bit darker than this, but this is pretty common throughout a lot of Northern California. This kind of light brown coloration as opposed to the black, but it's nice to see the variation. And I also want to add that I'm pretty close to Santa Cruz County right now, just a couple miles from the county line, and these snakes are quite rare in Santa Cruz County. Of course, I'm not in Santa Cruz County, but I'm just in that zone where they start to fizzle out a little bit. Their population densities are not very high over here. I've of course shown a lot of these guys during the course of my channel, but not so many in the Diablo range, which is where I am right now. Super cool. These guys are very common in the Santa Cruz Mountains, but there aren't a whole ton of places in the Diablo range that remain moist enough for them to subsist here. So, extra special. Okay, first snake of the day is this baby California king snake. Very nice. He's in shed, unfortunately, but still really pretty, actually. The sun. Just a little guy. That's how I tend to see most of my king snakes. Babies. I don't want to bother him for too long, so go ahead and put him back under the piece of concrete he was using as a shelter. Hopefully he'll move along. There we go. Just walked up on a nice young adult gopher snake on the trail. I love seeing these guys stretched out basking like that. Very nice. They unfortunately tend to do this on roads a lot too, and get run over quite frequently. So if you see one on the road like this and it's safe to stop, you should do so and scoot them off. Here's a little bit of a closer look. These snakes often freeze like this, and he's still hoping that I don't see him, even though I'm sitting just a couple feet in front of, in front of him. Diablo Range is looking beautiful today. Almost walked right past this guy. Nice western yellow-bellied racer. Super cool. I haven't been in the Diablo Range very much this year, but this is the first racer I've seen here this year, so I'm pretty happy about this guy. That Kingsnake earlier was the first king of the year for this mountain range too, for me. You can see this one musked on my hands quite a bit, but it's okay. Understandable. Here we go. Second falcon of the day. Another in-shed baby though. Sorry, trying to situate him. Yeah. I knew that was a nice looking rock though. Beautiful little baby kingsnake. This one's a bit more warmed up than the last one, so he's not being as cooperative. Almost got away from me. What a little beauty though. Wish I could find one today that's not in shed though. And an adult would be really cool. I'm gonna let him go back under his rock if that's what he wants to do. There we go. Hopefully he'll figure that out. Cool. Love a cow. Alright, just flipped this nice adult cow king under this board here. Awesome. That's what I was hoping for. Tell you, these are one of my favorite snakes to find. So stoked to finally be seeing a bit more of them, because this year started out very slow with this species. I think I only had seen one this year until this month, which I'm in April right now still. And I think this is the 6th now. I don't know what it was, but I'm glad the dry spell is over with them. Okay, as always, we're gonna let this beautiful animal go back where it was. Very nice. It's a nice adult coast garter snake. This one does not have much red, but you can see some flecking on the sides and on the belly. Nice healthy adult. Here's a juvenile coast garter snake. This one has a bit more red coloration. You can see why it's easy to get these confused with the California red-sided garter snake. As you can see, no red on the head on this guy. But very pretty nonetheless. Well, there were 2 coast garters under here. One of them bolted. This guy's in shed, but you can see it's really pretty. A lot of orange on the sides. Okay, we'll leave him alone. Alright, here's a nice dark coast garter snake. Seen lots of good variation today with these guys. Young adult. Go ahead and... Here's another nice coast garter snake. Number 7 of this survey.
How handsome.
Nice, good size adult, western yellow-bellied racer. Santa Cruz County, of course, so they're pretty green out here, which is very cool. We've been swabbing these snakes to test them for SFD, or snake fungal disease. I'm trying to block the wind a little bit, but it's so windy, so I probably am not helping all that much. But here's a nice, pretty, gorgeous green western yellow-bellied racer. What a pretty snake. garters. I didn't even see the third one there. 3 garters. Very cool. All coast garters in the shed. Ah, that one's pretty. Gorgeous garter. Okay, let's see. Nobody. There's 2 garters and 2 alligator lizards. Cool. Just look at this nice adult Pacific ringneck. The edge of this pretty dense redwood forest here. Look at that. Beautiful snake on this fine morning. Sleep, I guess. I think these snakes are just totally underrated. So beautiful. Nice habitat too. Awesome snake.